If you're looking for a strong Ultra League team, then use this one. I went 5-0 this morning. I got Virizion is like turning to one of my favorite Pokemon. I got Virizion, Walrein, and Charizard. I was testing a team. I actually tried using a team I used in my last video, but it didn't work out as well. So I tried switching things up depending on what Pokemon I was facing. And also, if you haven't watched my past video, I recommend watching it. I'm actually giving away 2 GoFest tickets, 2 Global Fest tickets. So check out that video if you want to know how to win, how to enter. And also, if you haven't already, please leave a like on this video and subscribe, especially if you like Pokemon Go content. So right here, it was a little bit awkward with the Drapion matchup, but I managed to overcome it because I swapped out really late. I wasn't sure what the heck to do, honestly, but I managed to take them out. They didn't shield that Blast Burn, so that was really big for us. I don't want to switch into my Virizion because this Walrein already has so much energy, and I don't want to be taking any Icicle Spears. I take the Earthquake. They bring out Surfetch. My Virizion has so much energy. I'm going to let this go. I was like, this isn't enough to be anything crazy. And they did have Leaf Blade, Night Slash with that amount of energy they threw. So now I'm going to do a Leaf Blade to do, it's going to do more damage than that Sacred Sword. And before I CMP, I'm going to go ahead and just throw another Leaf Blade and see if I can get the last shield. And they don't shield that. Very surprised that they didn't shield that. And I'm able to get this Sacred Sword, which is gonna could have probably done for the Leaf Blade, but I just wanted to it didn't really matter. They were gonna shield regardless. So right here, it's perfect for us. They're gonna waste all their energy, and I have a Walrein that is ready to do an Earthquake, and I have a shield up. So there's no way at this point that my opponent's gonna win. So it's pretty much GG's, and I thought that would take it out, but no, it doesn't. So one more Powder Snow seals the deal. On to the next match, we got Virizion against Haxorus. I've been seeing Haxorus so much the past few days, and I don't know what it's running, honestly. I don't think that's Dragon Tail. I don't know what moveset that is, that fast move, but I don't know, maybe you guys can let me know. I'm going to go ahead. I did the Sacred Sword. They shielded, and I'm like, this is good. They must be weak to Virizion. So I'm going to go ahead, and I think they also shielded too, probably to lower my attack, and then for this next one to not do as much damage. And I don't think Haxorus is very defensive because that Sacred Sword did a lot more damage than I thought it would after that debuff. So I'm not going to shield this. What I'm looking to do, I'm definitely not going to reach another one. I was hoping to reach another Sacred Sword, but I am just going to farm all the way down, get a bunch of energy on my Walrein. And I'm going to let this go. It's just going to be a break-in swipe, no problem. But I am going to swap out to clear the debuff and just hope whatever they got isn't going to crazy, hard counter my Charizard. So as you can see, I'm just tapping. I'm like, there's like lag. I don't know what's going on. And they bring in a Swampert, and I'm like, bruh. Luckily, we're up a shield. I'm going to work my way to the Blast Burn and throw the Dragon Claw. They shield that. I'm like, okay, they're down shield. Okay, I have to shield this. They've done like 6 mud shots or so at this point, something like that. Maybe even more actually. They're doing a back-to-back. So I'm like, dang it. Okay, so this is gonna be really close. So 2, I think now they're at like 3 mud shots. So I'm gonna do the Blast Burn. It's not enough to take it out. So I'm like, please let me CMP. 1, 2, and that's CMP right there. So my opponent must have been so mad at this point. So we CMP, and in the back they have a Tangrowth. Now I was scared to stay in that matchup because I know it runs Rock Slide, and I don't know how many it takes to get to it, but see, as you can see, yep, it would have gone to it way before a Blast Burn. But I think I still would have been able to take it out with one more but actually no, the way I was playing, I was gonna try to go for a Blast Burn, so I'm glad I swapped out, and I'm able to reach an Icicle Spear, which works out for me. So that's a good game. On to the next one. We got Virizion up against the Dragonite. So as you can see, we're not winning any leads, but in this case, I don't want to go safe swap onto like a super hard counter. So this is kind of a neutral one, and I still have a super effective move. So that's why I went with Charizard, and I'm going to get that first shield, and I'm going to go ahead and shield this. I want to pressure him to swap out, or to maybe even stay in long enough for me doing a Dragon Claw. And right there, I was patient because I was thinking they have to switch. They have to switch. So I'm going to do the Blast Burn. Does a huge amount of damage. And right here, it was a questionable decision. But I'm going to go ahead and shield this. I'm going to shield this and just throw the Dragon Claw right away. and hoping that they don't shield and let this go, or give up the last and final shield and they don't shield, which is still good for us. It actually works out better in our favor this way. Now we won switch, and I want to see what other Pokemon they have. They're gonna bring out the Dragonite, so that was very interesting to me. So now I can, perfectly align my Walrein to Dragonite, but I was scared this is a superpower, and it wasn't. I'm like, how much is this gonna do? Luckily, it didn't do as much as I thought. They have a Cobalion in the back, and I have a Virizion. We see MP right there. A bit of a mistake on my end, but it's okay. They're gonna do Sacred Sword, and my Sacred Sword is gonna be doing a ton more damage because it's super effective. So I got all the Pokemon aligned exactly where I wanted, but it's still a bit of a close matchup. They have a shield over us, so I have to play this smart. I know that they're gonna let this other Sacred Sword go, so I'm gonna try lower it as much as possible here. I want to get as low as health as possible to swap in the Walrein, but I'm still able to get to move. I see my clock right there. It hasn't run out, but I'm thinking by the time I do this Leaf Blade, I'm going to be able to go to my Walrein, and that's the case. I'm able to go to my Walrein, and because I have enough energy, I'm able to just do an Icicle Spear, which is going to take us the game. Let's freaking go. So we take out the Dragonite. And now we're going to move on to the next match. We got 2 more matches, guys. So Virizion against Giratina, a horrible lead. So as you can see, this team, although we're having bad leads, because of the Pokemon that I'm running, I'm able to still get away with it. Right here, I'm thinking, dude, this can't be an ancient power. If it was, GG's. But luckily, it was a Dragon Claw, and they end up swapping out. I'm going to go ahead and just farm a bit more, do a Blast Burn right here, and they shield that. Now I'm going to go ahead and do another Blast Burn. I can reach it, and I'm like, dude, we're looking solid. We're looking good. I don't think they're going to shield this next one. They don't shield it, and they're almost about to go down. I don't want to bring in my Walrein, so I'm going to go ahead and just go with the Virizion. Hopefully they don't have like Sludge Wave or whatever that other move is, and it's just an Acid Spray. Most likely they're running Acid Spray Dark Pulse, so going to go ahead and just take this other one. That's fine. And we're able to get some energy, so that's pretty good. We're able to get some energy. I know they're going to switch to the Giratina, so I'm going to bring in my Walrein. And they have a Charizard, actually. And they end up swapping to the Giratina, so I'm like, dude, this is looking so good. We're looking really good. Going to go ahead and Icicle Spear. They let that one go. Right here, I think I shield this first one, thinking it might be an Ancient Power. Actually, no, okay, so I thought it was going to shield. Never mind. But I will shield the next one. I'm over farming on purpose. And I'm going to go ahead and shield this one just in case. And I'm going to go ahead and just farm I think like 2 Powder Snows. Okay, just 1 to keep it safe. And now if they use their last shield, it's pretty much over, but they know they're going to save for the Charizard. And I don't want to CMP. I'm going to Icicle Spear here. And what I'm looking to do, I want to catch a move on my Virizion. So I'm going to do 1 Powder Snow, or 2 actually. And now I swap out to my Virizion. And I'm like, what are they going to do? Blast Burn? I was hoping for Blast Burn, but they used the Dragon Claw, but they still wasted energy. So this is good for me. I'm not going to do the Leaf Blade. It's double resisted. Going to the Sacred Sword. And that Sacred Sword is going to be crucial. Well, okay, so I'm trying to get it to a range where it's going to take it out. I know this isn't a Blast Burn. They're going to play it smart. They need to do back-to-back Dragon Claws, honestly. They need to do another Dragon Claw. So I'm like, please, I don't think from this range it takes it out, but please come very close to taking it out. And it's just 1 Powder Snow away to take it out, and that's a good game. So I was very happy with that. And now we're at the last and final match. We finally got a very good lead. We're going up against a Cobalion, and we win this matchup no problem. Right here, I finally decided to throw the Sacred Sword. Because I'm like, what are they? It looks like they're looking to farm, and I want to do it before they end up swapping out. So I'm like, okay, this is all good. I sneak in the double kick. This should just be a Sacred Sword. I mean, why would they throw a Stone Edge? Get rid of all the energy, and yep. So right here, I know that it looks like they're looking to stay, so I'm going to do Sacred Sword, force a shield, get the first shield, and I'm like, okay, from this point, I'm good if Cobalion's not there, but I think at this point, I'm on my last match, I'm like, I want to win Switch. I want to win Switch, so I know they're going to win CMP. I'm not going to throw it, so I'm going to go, but I'm going to go ahead and shield, and I'm going to go ahead and farm all the way down, get a ton of energy. I'm looking at the top right screen. I'm trying to see what the typing is, and as soon as I see water, I know that I'm going to go ahead and throw this Leaf Blade. Turns out it ended up being a Walrein, and we have the back-to-back Leaf Blades built, so this is awesome. This is perfect for us. So gonna go ahead and do a Leaf Blade. And honestly, maybe I could have brought in my what do you call it? I could have brought in maybe my Walrein, but I think the reason why they're bringing the Walrein, I felt like they were gonna be weak to Walrein in the back, so I decided to stay with the Charizard. and they end up reaching another move, and I'm like, dang it, I'm forced to shield at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and shield this. And I'm thinking they're definitely gonna catch a move, and yep, they ended up catching a move. Good part on them. Gonna go ahead and throw this Dragon Claw, and it's a Mug, and I'm thinking it has to be. Yep, I don't know if this is a Alolan. I think this is an Alolan Mug. Correct me if I'm wrong. But now I can do the Blast Burn, and because I did that Dragon Claw, it's so close to be taken out. So I'm thinking I should be able to do a move, and they would be forced to throw, and it looks like they didn't throw at all. Gonna get to this Dragon Claw, and now I'm gonna bring in my Walrein. My Walrein is perfectly healthy, and I'm thinking at any point they're probably gonna throw the match, and yep, they concede the match. And that's a 5-0 set for you guys. If you use this team, let me know. I hope it does really good for you guys. And as always, thanks for watching.